Hello there, Gemini. It's so good to see you again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, I'm doing your April 2022 career and money reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, subscribing. All of those things help to get my message out to more people. And I am truly grateful for all of your support of my channel. I also do personal readings. If you're interested in that, the information is in the description box below. All right, so let's get into your reading. Let's see what you have on the horizon in April. Wombat spirit, be at home. You know, there's this sense of being at home with yourself. With what your soul's purpose is, of following your true self, and being really comfortable with that, not kind of like almost selling out in some area of your career and money sector, being willing to stay on your true path. I feel like there could be, some type of obstacle that comes up this month. We'll definitely look. These cards are really wanting to talk. We'll take a look at the tarot, but there could be some type of obstacle that comes up that's going to kind of, try or frustrate you. You may feel like you need to change your direction, but there's a true calling here that you are on the right path, and just to kind of like stay with your soul's purpose. Yeah, true love. A sense of truly loving yourself enough that you don't change course just because things are not maybe coming into fruition as quickly as you want them to be. So it's this sense that you are going to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. It's kind of like a little bit on hold. You might get kind of frustrated with that. You could be wanting to hear about a job opportunity, or you may have put your resumes out, trying to hear back. And, things are just, I feel like things are going slow, with the wombat spirit. I just get this sense that you feel like things are just really slow. And, Gemini, you're a mutable sign. You're so creative. You're so intellectual. You can change gears so quickly. And I feel like you're feeling as if you need to change gears. But let's see what the tarot says. It's really about staying true to your values, staying true to who you are, staying true to your purpose, and not just switching gears because things aren't happening quick enough. Yeah, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So I feel like, this is the new moon in Aries. This is April 1st. This is this week. So we're going to definitely, in fact, I'm going to clarify that card itself. Taking action, but I feel like it's taking action in a direction, staying with your purpose, not selling yourself short. Yeah, Five of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of, you could feel like there's a lot of competition, there's some chaos, but it's about taking actions that are truly in alignment with who you are and where you are wanting to go. It's kind of like this sense of standing your ground. I get the sense that, of needing to, perhaps take action, stand your ground in what it is that you want to accomplish. So let's go to the tarot. Let's get some more details. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of a different reading. What we're going to do is look at your present energy, your obstacle, your strengths, your superpower, your weakness, the lesson that you're working on at this time, and then advice from spirit and the outcome. So yeah, here's your present energy, 10 of Pentacles. Really, I feel like you are really focused on something right now that is in alignment with something that you want long term. Now, Gemini, you may be saying, yes, but I don't know exactly what that is. I'm still trying to figure that out. This is a sense of you may not know the entire path in front of you. You may not even know what your end goal is or exactly what that looks like. But I feel like you're coming into this sense of understanding that you do have a purpose. And right now, your path might just be about trying to come more in alignment with that purpose, coming more in alignment with your soul's path. That's okay. It's about taking a look at where are you going. It's almost like, where do you want to be 10 years from now? But it's not necessarily about how much money you want to make or what you want to own. It's kind of like, what do I want to bring into this world over the next 10 months, the next 10 years, a sense of thinking a little bit long term, and then getting on that path of saying, yes, I'm going to stick it out. I feel like for some reason you may have had to give up on a dream or something from the past, and it could have been a dream relationship, it could have been a dream of what family meant. There's this sense that you had to give up almost on yourself, like you had to, and I don't mean like give up totally on yourself, but you had to put yourself on the side burner for a while. There was something that you had to kind of like take care of. It could have been a family issue, it could have been the end of a relationship. It's like you had to pick up the pieces of your life, almost get in this survival mode. And now it's kind of like you're coming into true alignment with who you are. And it's like, okay, I'm ready to move forward into my future in alignment with who I am. Yeah, 2 of Cups on the bottom, a lovely energy. Perhaps coming into alignment with somebody that is on a similar path with you. 2 of Cups does not have to mean that it's a romantic relationship. It can be a business partner. It can just be, somebody that comes onto your path that could be either a teacher, a mentor, or somebody that you are going to help teach or mentor. So let's see what your obstacle to this is. King of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Double energy on the bottom. Okay. So the message I'm getting is that you're still, I feel like this has been coming out in your readings a little bit. About being on this roller coaster of emotions. And I feel like that is still kind of that leftover energy of something from the past that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And you're overcoming this. This has been in your aura for some time. I would say even, since beginning of January, beginning of this year, you're overcoming it. You're still kind of working on this, but this comes into play when you're kind of like in alignment with what you want for yourself long term, right? You're kind of on that path, and then you suddenly encounter an obstacle, or somebody triggers you, or something happens, and you get all caught up in the emotions of it. You get caught up in the emotions of it, I feel like, because you're afraid that you're going to lose your goal, your dream, people or relationships in your life that mean a lot to you. So all of a sudden you kind of almost like allow your emotions, allow your fears to help direct your energies. And the message I'm getting here is that you're still working on coming into true alignment with who you are and what it is that you truly want to do. Because I feel like you really had to put your life on hold or follow what other people wanted for you, or you were giving yourself a lot to some situation, or even a job, right? But you suddenly realize that's not in true alignment with who I am. There's this energy of still kind of being attached to that past life, to that past belief system, but you're still overcoming it. You're overcoming it, Gemini. It's a really lovely, it's just kind of like a reminder that you may have this month some things that come onto your path that are going to say, okay, are you going to allow this obstacle, this person, this trigger to override what it is that you want for yourself in the long run? Really lovely energy. Yeah. Okay, so let's go and see, what is your greatest skill in your career and money sector? What is your greatest skill? Well, that didn't flip. It is so funny. The cards are, they want something different. They want something different. So we'll shuffle them up. There we go. Okay, your skill. Okay, Gemini, I'm laughing because the Knight of Pentacles means that you're on the right path. You are making progress, but I feel as if one of your obstacles is that you don't feel like you're making enough progress, that you're not going as fast as you want to. Let's take a look at this. The King of Cups is all driven by emotion, right? Emotions are good, right? Sometimes our uplifting, positive emotions help us to get things done or to go in a direction much more quickly than we could otherwise. But the other thing is that there are negative emotions, right? When things that occur or obstacles, people trigger our emotions, right? Then we can slow our progress down. The nice thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that it is a grounded energy. What you are working on, what you are mastering right now is that grounded energy so that you can bring in what it is that you truly want. The Ten of Pentacles is legacy, legacy wealth, wealth in general, just true financial stability, not just for yourself, but for your family, for your loved ones. It's long term. It's not just like a big windfall, right? It's something that will sustain you for a long time. And your emotions are wanting that too, right? But it's not coming in fast enough for you. So then you feel, lost, like, perhaps like the universe has turned their back on you. You know, like you never get a windfall. You know, things just never happen for you. This is going slow for you because you are building on your skill of taking the patience, of taking the time, of not shifting gears every time something goes wrong, right? You're working on this. This is your skill. It's almost as if you don't recognize that you have this skill because I feel as if, you know, there's this energy with these that if it's not working, I'm just going to switch gears. But when you're switching gears all the time, it's because you're not making decisions based on your true path, based on your alignment with your soul's purpose, based on your core values. And we all do this, Gemini, but it's a sense, I really feel like you're being called to really take a good look at what is it that you want, Gemini, not what it is that other people around you want. For some of you, you may be sitting there going, I don't quite know, Mary Sue, because you have kind of given so much to other people and to what other people want for you. Okay, so now let's take a look at your superpower. I always love the superpower. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking your soul's purpose, walking your soul's path, understanding that there is this sense of surrendering to the journey. I feel like that is what you are working on, Gemini. And in the month of April, you may actually encounter, I feel like you're going to encounter these little things, obstacles, if you will, that help you to keep coming back into alignment with your soul's purpose. I would suggest that you really almost like put it on a sticky note or on several sticky notes. Stick them on your bathroom mirror, stick it on the refrigerator, stick it on your computer, stick it on your desk, stick it on the steering wheel of your car. Put the sticky notes anywhere that you need to remind yourself of what it is that the direction that you're going in. What are your core values? What is it that you are wanting to achieve in your life or experience in your life? What adventure do you want to go on? And even if you don't know clearly what that is, if you only put on the sticky note, I choose today to follow my path. Okay, you will become consistently reminded over this next month, because I feel like this is a big month. It's as if you have to go through this. It's not big obstacles. They're like little speed bumps, maybe, to keep you slow, but to keep you grounded. To take each day as it comes, and to also constantly remind yourself, get back into your positive energy, get back into what it is that you truly love about yourself. The true love card is about looking in the mirror and understanding that you truly love yourself, that you're going to choose to make decisions based on what it is that you want for yourself. And that is a difficult path to walk, but it is also your superpower, being able to walk that path. And it doesn't mean that you don't care about the people in your life, right? That you have to turn your back on everybody. It's about really protecting your energy and understanding that when you overgive to other people, and that's what this card is about, when you overgive to other people, then you can't give enough to yourself. And that's what leaves us feeling depleted, feeling empty, feeling not sure of what direction to go in. So anyway, I love this energy because I feel like you're on the right path, Gemini. You have something beautiful coming in. And it may not show up exactly in April. I really feel like you're going to see the benefits of this in May, because it's almost as if, every single day, every single minute of every single day, we get to choose again. If you chose to eat some like sweet, pastry, okay, and a coffee filled with sugar and cream for breakfast, right? If I eat that for breakfast, oh, it's yummy. But about an hour later, I'm crashing and my stomach hurts and I have no energy, right? Because I have that sugar rush and then no energy at all. I crash. So, it's as if, okay, if you ate that for breakfast, that was a choice you made. Understanding that you get to make every single choice. It's hard. It's hard to come into that reality of realizing you get to choose. But if you chose that for breakfast and then you're feeling bad and you're feeling bad about making that choice, don't sit in that, oh my goodness, what did I do? I must not love myself. I ate that breakfast, right? You get to choose again. It's lunchtime. You get to choose again. This time you can choose a healthy lunch, right? You can choose to eat fruits and vegetables, a salad, protein, whatever it is that's going to make you feel more energetic, more positive about what the direction you're going in. And then to forget about the breakfast. It's like you don't have to take that negative energy or that feeling of you made a bad choice through with you the rest of the day. You can learn the lesson, right? When I eat sugar for breakfast, I crash and then I don't get anything done. When I eat a healthy lunch though, then, I had more energy in the afternoon. It's about recognizing, okay, I get to choose and I get to choose again. If it doesn't turn out the way I wanted it to, I get to choose again. And it's really about making those choices that are in alignment with who you are and where you want to go. Okay, so now let's take a look at your greatest weakness, 8 of Pentacles. Let me clarify this. I feel as if there is a sense of mending. You're having a difficult time mending something. So let's see what we have. Page of Cups, the Moon, 6 of Swords, moving on, 3 of Cups. Okay, the message that I'm getting, the 8 of Pentacles is about work. I feel like there is a sense of your emotions are almost overriding your work. You are a good worker. You are creative. You are intelligent. You have a Midas touch, Gemini. You can bring whatever it is that you want to in fruition. But I also feel as if there's this sense of mending mending your emotions so that you can focus on your work. So if you look at this picture, the young girl is working on like mending these butterfly wings. And wings, butterflies represent transformation. It's this energy of going ahead and doing the mending of perhaps a disappointment from the past. It's about forgiving yourself. I want to come back to the choices. I feel, and it may not have nothing to do with what breakfast you ate, okay? I feel like you're still having to forgive yourself for a choice that you made. You may have quit a job that now you're looking back and you're saying, why did I quit that job? Or you may have left a relationship. Or I feel like there's a choice. There's this sense of choice that's coming in. And it could have been like 2 or 3 years ago that you made this choice. But you're kind of like, almost like kicking yourself for making that choice. I feel like things haven't maybe worked out for you the way that you thought that they would. So you're almost like stuck in this energy. Remember we had the devil energy on the bottom, that stuck in this energy of I made the wrong choice. And it may have to do with your career. It may have to do with a romantic relationship. It may have to do with a family situation. There's this sense of, I feel like I made the wrong choice. And it's almost like you're not trusting yourself to make a choice. It's kind of like, you ate the sugary breakfast and now you're like, oh, I have no idea what I should eat, because you're almost giving up on yourself. I ate the sugary breakfast. I'm having a terrible morning. I don't know. I think I'll just go take a nap and I'm not, forget it. I'm going to just cancel today and I'll start again tomorrow. But you have lunch. You can make a healthy choice at lunchtime. Forgive yourself for the breakfast. It's in the past. And believe it or not, you've learned something by eating the sugary breakfast. You've learned that eating that sugary breakfast is not something that helps you to be the productive person that you want to be. So it's about forgiving yourself, understanding that sometimes the choices that we make are on our path because they help us to open up to some of the fears that we have subconsciously about where we are and where we're wanting to go. Because you have the Six of Swords here. You're moving forward. You are moving forward, and you're moving from turbulent into more calm waters by making the choices that are good for you. And I feel as if that is the lesson that you are truly kind of working on at this time. And it's coming through, believe it or not, in your career and money sector. So let's see what your lesson is. Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups is about forgiving yourself. The Page of Cups came up here, right? It's about forgiving yourself. Allowing yourself, I want to say leeway. That's the word I'm getting. Leeway of understanding that even when you've made these choices, that you can forgive yourself. You can forgive others. I think, Gemini, you've worked very hard on forgiving everybody else in your life, perhaps. And now it's about forgiving yourself. And understanding, okay, the past is the past. I cannot go back and re-choose any of those choices that I made in the past, right? We can't choose to make a different choice in the past because the past is gone. All we can do is sit in this present moment and make the choices that are good for us. Make the choices to eat the healthier meal. Make the choices to take our time on this path and not to try to rush things if they're not meant to be rushed. To make the choices that are on our soul's purpose, that are in alignment with our values, are in alignment with who we want to be, instead of trying to make decisions based on what other people want from us. That message just is coming out over and over again, because when you choose to make choices that aren't in alignment with who you want to be, right? Because the Page of Cups is about giving yourself love. I feel like you're learning how to truly love yourself, because I feel like the choices that you've made in the past have left you feeling alone and abandoned. And it's kind of like, I made all those choices perhaps to make some other people happy, right? I went to breakfast with my best friend and they were like, oh, let's get sweet rolls and sugary coffee. And you may have said to yourself, ooh, that's not a really good choice for me, but oh, I want to make my friend happy, right? I want my friend to like me or whatever. And so you chose the sugary breakfast, but you knew deep down that that wasn't a good choice for you. It's about taking a look at that and saying, okay, I recognize now that, would my friend really have minded if I had had a healthy breakfast? Probably not. And if they did, or they made fun of you for eating a healthy breakfast instead of something sugary, especially if you said, if I eat that, then the rest of the day is not going to go well for me, right? Then perhaps that person isn't somebody that needs to be on this path with you. It's taking a look at that and really seriously choosing what is good for you. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice. Advice is the Devil card, and I'm going to clarify. This is about making those choices that are good for you, right? It's about giving up those habits, those belief systems, those negative thoughts, right? The fact that you're willing to forgive everybody else in your life, but not forgive yourself. It's about letting that go. Really interesting. Lovers, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh, 2 of Wands. You get to choose again, Gemini. You get to choose again. Yeah, so here you are. You're showing up in your own reading, right? The Lovers card, putting down the burdens. Once again, putting down the burdens of what you think other people want for you. Putting down those burdens and then really and truly choosing for you. The 2 of Cups is once again perhaps somebody coming in that will join you on this part of your journey. But I'm really getting a sense. Look at this. With the True Love card, there's like 2 people, right? And I feel like that's the same thing here. It's like you looking in the reflection and saying to yourself, you know what? Every single choice I make today, I'm going to make that is good for me, is in alignment with who I want to be, of who I am becoming. I really feel like there could be doing a little bit of mirror talk in the morning while, before you turn off the lights and go out for the day, taking a look in the mirror and saying, hey, Gemini, you're awesome. And today I'm making choices that are good for us, you, yourself, and I. Really interesting. Yeah, because look, we have the 6 of Wands. You're going to have victory in this. When you're going to have victory in your career and money sector too, when you are making choices that are good for you. For some of you, it could be that you're deciding, hey, this job is not in alignment with who I want to be. This career is not in alignment with who I want to be. The way I spend my money is not in alignment with who I want to be, right? It's about choosing again. I have a really good friend, and, she spends her money on, her children, her grandkids, all of this other stuff. And then at the same time, it's kind of like she'll say, oh, I don't know, I don't have, enough money to do something for herself. It's a little bit like, okay, you get to choose how you spend your money. Why? I'm not saying that you don't spend your money on other people, right? But if you overspend on other people and then you don't have anything left for yourself so that you can have those experiences or visit those places that you'd really like to go, that are in alignment with who you are and who you want to be. Even, the things that we have in our life, okay, they're only important if they bring us joy, right? So it's about taking a really good look at that. I feel like it is about not just your career, but your money. Are you spending your money in alignment with who it is that you want to be? And making every single time you purchase something, every single time you go to work, every single choice that you make through your day, is it in alignment with who you really are and who you are wanting to become? Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. Yeah, moving forward, and I love this, moving forward in a very determined and yet loving way, because what's happening is you're overcoming your emotions. When you move away from making choices based on what other people want for you, right? And then, I've done this. I'll buy something for one of my kids or something, and I think that, oh, this is something that they really want, and then it's kind of like tossed to the side, and I'm like, wow, I spent money on that I could have spent in another way. And it's not about being selfish, but it is about really taking a good look at the choices that you are making, and are they in alignment with who you are and where you're wanting to go with that Knight of Swords. That is where the true healing is. And then look at this, the Two of Cups keeps showing up. I feel like this is something that is helping you in your career money sector. It's like your career and money sector are helping you to truly heal your heart from a different situation, right? From a disappointment in the past, perhaps in romance. But it also helps to bring this soulmate in, because you are truly stepping into alignment with who you are. And when you do, you attract the soulmate that is in alignment with you. You're stepping into really choosing what is good for you. Wow, really almost like crossing all sectors of your life. All right, am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Okay, now Gemini, the other message that I got when I was reading this is, what are you needing right now that you haven't communicated to yourself? Like Gemini, you're a good communicator, right? But there's this sense that you may not be communicating actually your needs, not only to the people around you, but to yourself. It would be really interesting. It says, journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no enough based on my desires? Am I saying yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter? And do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? And I'm going to put that up there one more time. Those are some really good journal questions. Asking yourself, what is it I want? Not what is it everybody else wants. What is it I want for me? Wow, Gemini. I think this is a big month for you. I think April is a big month. And, I'm going to come back to this, because some of you may be saying, yeah, but what's really happening in my career and money sector? You're in charge. That's what this reading is about. You are in alignment with coming into this abundance of money, of having this financial stability. But it comes in once you start making choices for yourself, not for those that are around you. That you make the choices of how you spend your money, of how you make your money, of how you feel about money. When you make those choices in alignment with your true soul's path, with what it is that you want in your own life, not what everybody else wants for you, then all of a sudden it like comes into alignment for you. Wow. Communication. I cannot believe this. I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. There you go, Gemini. It comes in over and over again. It's about you, Gemini. It is all about you. It's about what does Gemini want? Clarifying your needs to yourself first and then to those around you. And then having each one of your actions, every single choice you make is in alignment with that. And if for some reason you make a choice that is not in alignment, like you eat that sugary breakfast, you forgive yourself. You forgive yourself and you move on. And you say to yourself, okay, I get to choose again. Really, really profound. Really profound. I feel like this is something, honestly, Gemini, I feel like you're coming over the top of like a hill. Once you get in alignment with this, of making choices that are really in alignment with you, it's like it's smooth sailing, right? Because you have the Six of Swords. You had the Six of Swords come out twice, right? And the Six of Wands. Remember, every single choice you get helps you to move into that energy of, from Shawshank Redemption, the movie, you can get busy living or you can get busy dying. And I feel like this is you getting into this alignment of, I'm going to get busy living. I love it. I truly love it. Well, Gemini, I do personal readings. So if you're resonating, but you'd want something that's a little bit more personal, the link is in the description box below. I hope you did resonate with the message. Please consider liking, commenting, subscribing if you did. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light to you in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.